Josh from Decyfer Down, and you're listening to Anvil and the Hammer.
If your bloodshot eyes can seem to find an answer from a world of lies, you'll never hear a silence from the truth that's always screaming your name. If you're sick and tired of all you swallow, ride with me and never look back. Ride with me. We're gonna change the world. Leave it all. Lose control. We're gonna set it off. If you wanna scream, rock with me. If you feel like me, you've probably been infected by a gravity, the kind that breaks you down inside. I'm here to help you find a remedy. If you're sick and tired of all you swallow, ride with me.
That was Ride With Me by Decyfer Down.
Right, Wayne. I love it when Decyfer Down puts out a record, because when they put out a record or a CD, they totally bring it, man. And that's just a great way to start right there with Ride With Me. Well, Hammerheads, you know, we happen to have Josh back on from Decyfer Down. He's been on before, way back in episode number 15. So, Hammerheads, by the way, we've got the old episodes online, so make sure and check them out. They're online at our website, podcast.anvilandthehammer.com, or you can check them out on iTunes, and you just have to select Get and then download it. So you should be able to see all of them there. Anything else, Wayne, before we head into the interview with Josh, from the drummer from Decyfer Down?
Well, it's been a long time since I said something like this, but while we're talking about the podcast website, we do have a MySpace page and a Shout Life page, if you want to check those out for some of the newer Hammerheads that haven't been on before. And leave us a message. We want to hear from you. One more thing, Hammerheads. Check out the first part of our YouTube video called A Thorn in My Side. The links will be in the show notes and posted on podcast.anvilandthehammer.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Anvil and the Hammer 777 with no spaces, so you don't miss part 2 and 3. So here we go into another song, Crash. Then we'll meet up with Josh from Decyfer Down.
Feel the pressure, let it go. Feel the pressure, let it go. You try to buy some time, can't read the signs or the reasons why. Every single time, like you're driving blind,
we want to welcome back Josh from Decyfer Down. We got to extend our second Anvil and the Hammer handshake to Josh. Welcome, man.
Hey, thanks for having me again, man. It's good to be back.
Great.
That's right, man. Normally, the first question is about the band name, but since you've already been on the show, we're going to skip that, and we're going to jump right into talking about Decyfer Down's new album, Crash.
Okay.
Well, we started off the show with Ride With Me, and then followed by Crash. And I have to say, with Ride With Me, that has to be like the best vocal on the album. And right when TJ hits that, if you want to scream, then ride with me, man, that just reminds me of old Soundgarden, like some Chris Cornell or something like that. I mean, if there was a Vocal of the Year award, I would have to say TJ has definitely stepped up to the plate on this one. It says
he knocked it out of the park on that record, man.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Chill bumps. When Wayne's World gets chill bumps, that means it's a good CD. And when you hit, if you're sick and tired of all you swallow, ride with me and never look back, man, I have to tell you right now in the world, I feel that way. You know?
Yeah.
I definitely feel that way. But I've got an image of Ride With Me with like a motorcycle riding off in the distance, like you're hopping on a Harley and rolling. I think it'd be an awesome video.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So can you kind of
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Can you kind of tell us a little more about Ride With Me and what y'all were going through when you were writing that song?
Well, I think you pretty much nailed it all on the head right there. Yeah, I mean, the song in general is basically casting off all those things that you're just sick and tired of. And you're like, well, you know what? I'm going to move forward with this, and I'm going to take this, and I'm going to run with it. What's top of my ride, let's ride. You know what I mean? It's kind of like one of those deals where you're just getting people together and saying, hey, you know, if you're sick and tired of what's been going on, then let's go change the world by, you know, just getting people all hyped up and just ready to go. The lyrics are very, very simple, and just it's definitely an exciting song to play live, and people are really receptive well to it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, the other song we played was Crash, and it's almost like they could be related in a way, and they may not be. What can you share a little more about what was going on with Crash, and if there is any relation between Crash and Ride With Me?
Not quite as much of a relationship between the two. So a lot of times people are thinking of the song Crash as being more of a vehicle type of motivated song. Lyrically, that we're trying to get across the imagery of, you know, when you crash into something, it explodes and it just breaks apart into pieces, and there's usually nothing left of it if you really crash into something. And that's basically what the song's about, is taking that former self that you once had or once you were, and just really letting the new person that God has made you crash through that and become a new person. So Crash in general is that type of song where we really want to get that message out. We thought the imagery of the song and the way the music is and the riffs and all that stuff, it just really kind of brings that out even more.
Yeah. Now I know you have a story kind of behind Crash too, about the trials that you've had on the road and everything. Can you kind of share about that?
Yeah, well, kind of a misconception is that it had something to do with the wreck that we were in, and it wasn't like specifically written because of that. It was more of an issue of, you know, when that wreck happened, we had to really have a big gut check and a real spiritual, really checking our spirit of saying, hey, is this what God's leading us to do, or is this the path that we want to go down, and is this worth it? You know, are we making a difference in people's lives? And
catch the rest of the interview with Josh on Anvil and the Hammer podcast that you can find on iTunes or podcast.anvilandthehammer.com. God bless, and do not remain silent.